Meghan Markle was advised not to do this, but as ever in the world of Meghan, things aren't exactly as clear crystal as they first seem. But as ever, what was it she didn't really take advice on this time? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Nice to see you today. Go on, give us all a big wave. I hope you're all keeping well. Yes, I can see you. No, truly, I can. Yeah, you know, come on, you're lagging. A bit more gusto in that wave, I think, as well. You get to that point, don't you, where you wake up and think, what day is it? Where are we at? All of that sort of stuff. It is nice, though, really, to have your company. Thank you so much for joining me. Back as ever, though, to your royal breaking story from London of the day. This particular story is interesting as ever because it concerns the one-time actress, Meghan Markle, part-time royal, at least for a nanosecond. Obviously, a lot of people are saying that Meghan's greatest role truly was playing the part of a royal for so long. I mean, I think she stuck it out about, what, 18 months at best? I always knew she was never going to stick it out. You could sense that really from the off. But I think what's interesting, as we often say here on the show, particularly with people like Meghan Markle, is that they have their own clear sort of direction of which they want to go. And they may pay people a considerable amount of money in PR terms, all that sort of stuff, but they seriously just want to follow their own lead. Here's the reasons why. As we told you a couple of days ago, Meghan decided to cut ties with a very, well, I think nice charity, in fact, the Meghan Trust, which looks after dogs and cats and all sorts of stuff. Does wonderful, wonderful work. Check out their website if you get the opportunity, because it is simply worth your time. And what's interesting about that is a lot of people are saying, well, Meghan's now completely cut ties here with the United Kingdom. No surprise there. I think what's also interesting to note as well, if you are Meghan Markle, you know, how does that look against, you know, you're standing here in the United Kingdom? Maybe you don't care. Maybe you really think, I'm never returning back there. I'm never bringing my children there. Who knows what's going on in the mind of Meghan? But really, even her advisors, I've been told, said, look, don't cut complete ties, simply because you have to be marketable. As we've often said here on the show, it's all about popularity, and more importantly in this social media world, how one reflects on that, you know, how you are perceived within the public eye. Now Meghan, of course, seems to think that she knows exactly how the public relations world works, having a sort of nanosecond career in small Hollywood films and of course appearing in a TV cable show shot in Canada. Now, is this the next person, or the next group, should I say, to feel the wield of the axe from the one-time actress? Because, as we know, she also was involved in a company called SmartWorks. This was a really good idea, in fact, where people donated clothes to those that were trying to get back on their feet, you know, maybe going for a new job, just restarting life, just kind of feeling good about yourself. You know, we often say on the show, that's really what we should be trying to do. And she did put some time in on that, you know, particularly when the media were there. She popped up and did the usual photo call, and it was filmed, all that sort of stuff. Now I've been told that they're incredibly worried too, because obviously they, I love this term, when I contacted them, they've received some positive, encouraging notes from Meghan since she departed. Wow, that much effort, right? Now, if you are part of a charity, as I've often said, you should be fully committed, put the work in, because it's your name normally that truly matters to get that charity some notice, particularly in this very, very demanding, shouty world. But for Meghan, clearly, she's looking to cut all ties. And a good source said to me, despite what they've advised, and as ever we have to say allegedly, Meghan sees this as a very fresh start, drawing a line under things, which is entitled to do, obviously, but at the cost, of course, of how it would look publicly. But as we often say, truly, would Meghan care about that? As ever, I'd love to know what you think in the comments below. Will SmartWorks be the next to be dumped? Or indeed, has Meghan truly cut ties now with Prince Harry's side of his family, and more importantly, his country? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.